Hi, welcome to another edition of Diversity Under the Rainbow, and we have the beautiful Sissy O'Hara, and we're talking about ageism in the film industry. Sissy's been acting for a very long time, and we just want to ask her a couple questions about how she gets jobs and prejudice against people who are aging. Just want to know that.
Well,
your journey.
You get jobs by going to auditions,
Of course.
but recently I've experienced, I've been fortunate to be getting jobs by referrals. People, I'm not seeing it, people are tagging my name, and I'm getting
That's awesome.
these referrals. No, I'm sorry. I have no idea what you're meaning by this in the background.
Do you want to keep going? Or you
Yeah, go. It's funny.
Okay, all right.
You get a lot of work. I mean, I see you constantly, on Facebook, at different jobs. I've been on a few sets with you as well. So, just wondering, so you go on the auditions, and word of mouth, you get recommended.
Word of mouth, yes. It's or people tagging my name on Facebook, and then somebody contacts me. It's crazy. It's crazy. Knock on wood.
So you've been doing actually really good. So the ageism actually isn't affecting you right now. It's actually
not
kind
as
of,
far as roles, but
Okay.
I've noticed it's really the last 5 years. It was many years ago that I did television and theater and such, and studied dance for a very long time. But it's been the last 5 years where I have been really working and working a lot. And I also, it's more than just acting. I've done hair, makeup, catering.
Yeah, you do the catering.
Which, that's
You do a lot of dual
something
roles
where
on-
ageism really comes in.
Okay.
Is like that is a very difficult job, and I've noticed because I kind of started doing it early. I
The
just
catering,
fell.
you mean?
Yeah, I just
Okay.
fell into it. Was working on a reality show. The kitchen was there. My character was
The chef.
of this house.
Are you
thing.
speaking of the Elimination Society?
I am.
Yes, we were on that set.
One of
This is
those-
where we met.
Yes,
on this
one of
set.
those programs that we were on. And I can
Look for
see
that. It'll be coming out
such
soon, hopefully.
a drastic difference between then and recently doing another job physically. I mean, I'm not kidding you. I swear, I think I'm still recovering physically. So, I mean, to me, that's where I see ageism starting to affect me.
Not being able to do the same things you were doing before. Because actually, it's not even just ageism, it's actually age. Like when you're getting older, I'm 45, 44, I'll be 45 in July. And I did a thing the other day after a TV show, and I tried to ground myself in the earth, and I threw my back out for 3 days. And I couldn't even, and I'm like, what? I'm not throwing my back out. I'm not so I can't bend down and do these weird maneuvers any longer, so it is, we think we're 25, but we're actually not. You know
Actually,
what I mean?
you just hit upon another point that I was going to make as far as ageism. It's like, I love the physical, like some comedy definitely requires physical work, and I am totally there. I am ready to do it. I know how to fall without hurting myself.
You
But
do
it's
a lot
like
of
2 or
slapstick.
3 days later, you can't move, and you're thinking, what did I do? Oh yeah. I got shoved on the couch in that scene, where I
And it's
jumped
fun at
up
the
and
time,
grabbed
and then
the
you're
woman
in
and pulled her
pain,
on top of me on another scene.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
I'll do it. I'm there.
Oh, you're game
I
for
don't
anything.
care.
You're awesome. I know, and you'll do any kind of hair, makeup. You'll be like, you're amazing, and you do a lot. I know you do a lot in the horror venue, horror movies.
yeah.
I've seen a lot of that.
But I'm getting more and more like regular mom roles.
Yeah.
Getting more mom
Well, tell us
roles.
about what you've recently worked on and what's coming up for you.
Recently, as well, another thing I was going to point out on ageism is maintenance. As you can see, my hair roots are growing out, and it's because I am. It's not so much of a horror, but there's these films that are called anarchy films.
Okay.
And I always think of anarchy, I think of like revolts, revolutions, and things of that sort. But when I looked it up, and actually it just means that people that don't think or believe that they should have to follow the rules of society,
absolutely.
which you could be a complete pacifist and still think that way. and I'm being filmed on 18 millimeter
Oh, cool.
film on an old Bolex camera.
Oh, that's awesome.
They wind it up.
Yeah.
And, it's amazing.
Oh, that must come out like amazing. I'd love to see
It
that.
was,
Yeah.
and that required a lot of physical work. I had layers of clothes on, a fur coat, and I was in high heels and trudging through the snow. And I mean, it was really, I'm climbing uphill, I'm grabbing out the poles, and going back and forth, and it was freezing out.
Yeah.
So, but that was all right. I get all through that. Then I had to take a bathroom break, and I had 3 layers of like heavy stockings on. And that's when I got hurt, trying to pull them all up at the same time. Like,
see, you didn't get it trudging up the hill in the snow and having all these layers getting thrown on a sofa. You got hurt pulling up your nylons. Exactly. That's well, that's
occupational hazards, people.
Yeah.
Occupational
pulling up your
hazards.
nylons. That's what happened. That's absolutely hysterical. I love that story. And you're an amazing actress and just an amazing woman. I've known you for a while now, and
Thank you very much.
yeah, and been on a couple of sets with you. And so, what's coming up next for you now?
All right. Well, there's that particular Anarchy film.
So you've done this already. You've already finished
I've
filming
already
this.
started. No,
Okay.
no, no,
Oh,
no.
you're still in the middle of
Yeah.
filming. Okay.
Right. We got the outdoor scenes done now. There's
cool,
the
okay.
interior scenes that need to be done.
Wow.
I'll be finished with that at the end of March, but the whole point of it was that I am letting my hair grow out for the character.
Oh, okay.
And then I have another film coming up in which Lawrence Fishburne's son, Jacoby Fishburne,
wow, that's
is
amazing.
in it. Yeah, that's
How
a group
exciting.
out of
Yeah.
Connecticut, really nice people. What else do I have coming up? Oh, gosh. I know this. Oh, I've got, I'm going to be playing a devil, news anchor in
Love it. A news
another
anchor
film.
devil.
Yeah. What's this one day thing? I just recently did New England Women in Film, the Boston Comedy Competition.
Oh, wow.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you're
That's
just
great.
the coat of many colors here. I mean, you can do anything. Pat is amazing.
I'm doing here
It's
and
that
look up on
sissy, I'm
another
so sorry.
film
Yeah. That's
at the same
awesome.
time.
Yeah. So when can we see some of these TV shows and films that you've been in? Where can we find you?
Well, you can look me up on YouTube. Just put in Sissy O'Hara, and there's a bunch of different films, film trailers, a couple of television shows that I've done.
Awesome.
And you can do the same thing on Vimeo. You can find me there. That's the easiest way.
Okay. And when did you start, actually? I mean, did you start at a young age, or did you start a little bit older?
Actually, January 6th was my 5th anniversary.
Okay,
of
that's what
going
I
back
thought.
and
Yeah. So
doing
you've only
film.
been doing this for like 5 years, but did you do it when you were younger? You said you were in the theater.
Well,
quite a bit
actually,
when
I
you were
was on
younger.
television when I was 4.
Oh, okay. Romper Room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know. I don't know why I just. I think we may have talked about that before, but Romper
Yeah,
Room just came to
there was
mind.
the romper room experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't a good experience, right?
Not for a little boy, but it was fine with me.
I don't know. Should we get into that story? That's a little diverse, right?
It was just, they give you your toy on Romper Room,
Okay.
and all I wanted was this snap and clip necklace and bracelet. Remember those?
Yeah, I
Those
remember
big
those.
beads?
Yeah, very well.
And I finally got them,
Mhm.
and I spent all my time methodically laying them out perfectly in color, made them, get them around my neck, and this little boy came up and he snapped them off my neck. I have 5 brothers. I got up, I beat him up on live television,
Wow.
and that was the end of my
The
television
beatdown on
career.
Romper Room. That is amazing. That's some good stuff there. Do they
Go
do
out,
you
go
have-
out in style, right?
do you have footage of that?
You know, so many people say that to me,
I'd
and I'm
love to
like,
see that.
oh my God, okay, I sincerely doubt that they would have that far back.
Yeah. I'm not condoning violence in
We
any
are
way.
talking
We're all
ages,
about
I'm
peace
so
and love
honest.
and happiness and
Oh, me
you
too.
know, diversity.
It's
but I
funny.
just,
You know, I mean, I didn't hurt him,
yeah.
I don't think.
But it's, I mean, honestly, I did something really bad when I was young too, about being dyslexic and all that other stuff. There was a little boy named Oscar, and he was blind, and I kicked him in the penis, and I still to this day have so much regret about it, and I want to like cry every day, and I want to apologize to this young man, but I don't know where to even find him.
Did he precipitate it?
No, he was totally blind, like, and it was like I don't know. I'm sorry, Oscar, for doing that.
You must feel better after getting that out.
I don't know. It's like I feel like I want to stop crying. Don't you feel? Do you feel bad about like beating that kid up?
I'm just totally befuddled here.
Yeah.
I can't believe that's coming out of you.
No, that's what I mean. I was because I guess I was frustrated being in special ed as a child, and like there was someone else, and I was in class with all kids with like a lot of learning disabilities and a lot of whatever. So I just
Frustration.
I was just frustrated, and I just it was I'm just being real and being honest, and that's something that was one of my biggest regrets in my whole entire life, and I wish that I could apologize to him. So I didn't know if that's how you felt. Kind of, it just triggered something in me when you said that about that.
I've pretty much said most of my apologies.
Yeah.
I take care of them right then and there, and I've had the chance to.
Well, you taught me something today, and it was to forgive myself. If you forgave yourself for that, and there's certain things you do have to forgive yourself for.
You have to.
And I think that that's what the whole diversity thing is about. It's loving, caring about people, and forgiveness, and being real. Mm-hmm. That's what we are here at Diversity Under the Rainbow, is being real. Okay, I'm not perfect. No way near perfect, trust me, in any way, shape, or form. And all the people that we interview are not perfect. And we don't want to come across that way, and we do not want to portray ourselves in any other way besides just being human and diverse, beautiful women. And Pat, I thank you so much for coming again today on the show. And I'd love to have you on again and talk about many of the subjects. Great. Because you're just a very intriguing and beautiful woman. And God bless you, and love and light and peace from Diversity Under the Rainbow.